Hello. Welcome to Tuesday, the next session. Oh, I don't know. We're so close to Thursday, which is basically, I don't know. I'm gonna be editing tomorrow, session 0. And this might get put into the same thing. I might put this on session 0 to 1 and just be like, this is what it is, this is the situation, and just like, I want to go do this for years, you know, not years, at least, I want to at least get to 3 seasons of MistyLife. Right now, I think I can even get to 1. Problem is, if I want, so I can't do, I don't know, I mean, it's taking more hassle. I don't know how to describe. Wait a second. Just optional. Then let's just use go down. That's right. So no purchased. You're watching. Okay, first. Okay, this is going to be red for waffles, which I'll put in the description. Waffles recently started watching the Life series reactions, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And that's sort of like, maybe go to a channel, oh, I like the idea of someone reacting to the Life series, which I really liked the concept of and how it's all made. And I think he started with mainly like completions of like why you would get into it. So this is where the idea came from. So let's just take some of these apples. So my interest started over here. A little bit of interest. Every single video adding more to interest and more energy towards the idea, and then thinking of, oh, I really like this, watching this, and then it's like, how would I change this? How do I not change it? As in, like, what if I took my take on the Life series, give it a go? I of course had my other box right here, which would have this will be my finished, my civilization. It's finished. The 2 Minecraft maps. Started prep for story. I haven't figured out which one I'm going to go yet, but I've made the full projects. So now I know which one to sort of like, let's start writing this. And then with that I start voicing and going through. Yeah. So yeah, and then the rest was for life, cooking, daily stuff took up the rest of my energy. That's like walking if I can, restless nights, processing things, taking bins out and such. And then I had, like, during my lunches, then I went and sit down and watch some YouTube on the big screen. And this led to here, which is like, okay, this is cool. So my energy is between these two and these two. Reminiscing of finishing the series. And now I'm on to here. So, of course you can't see this because this software doesn't allow me to show my mouse, which is annoying. If I do, then you can just see a purple mouse, even though it's hidden in the game. It's all complicated. Anyway, so yes, you can see me highlighting it right. So this is where my energy is, and I'm like, okay. So why did I ask, like, what do I do if I have a strong pull towards something, but I also have this project that I want to continue do for the rest of the year, but I have this that keeps coming up and I'm thinking about and wanting to do, and then go with the flow, go with the energy and see where it takes you. Okay, so then I take these apples. Well, I can't because I need this many for life stuff. And then I like take these apples and I'm like, okay, let's put this all in here. So in here is, actually I should put it after the jar. So in this chest is all the rest of the apples, my energy. So this has gone to so this has gone to developing. First I did was look for how to change the colors. No, first thing I wanted to figure out was, can I have plugins and mods together? So I look for a plugin and a server host that allows me to use plugins and mods, and I've finally figured out none of that's possible. Especially when I was trying to do this on 1.16.5, because that's the more stable, a lot of cool stuff is on there, and that is before the world generation, which I wanted to do is have the old generation, an old aesthetic. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that. So yeah, so I couldn't do that. So then the next thing is, so this is the first start. This is the start. That's the ideas. This is the start. So this is configuring. So server host, mods, plugins. Can't do plugins and mods, which I'll find out, and that led me to a different type of server host, so I didn't have to get a cancellation from the old server host. So I basically purchased two servers. One agreed that they could do it, ended up they couldn't do it, and so now I'm stuck with whatever the server host is, which is fine. I don't mind. It works. I've done all of the and then the next thing is finding a way to get color names. That would be 3 days to find. There is not any solution for 1.16.5. So then I instead have to do is upgrade to a later version of Minecraft, which goes against what I was trying to do. So then I had to go upgrade to 1.20.1, hoping that will allow me to, or 1.18 point whatever, or 1.17 possibly. But eventually this is the one I went to, so it's like, okay, is there now a mod for this? Because there was more teams ability, and now you can actually do /join, so I can make people join teams my way. So now I have color names. Now I had to read. I really wanted brown as one of the options. Brown is for dinosaurs and stuff like that, and making it more the theme of Atmopshiea. In the end, I've okay, because it's misty, let's have dark grey. So we have that. So you may be seeing the poster thing of dark grey, blue, dark aqua, gold, orange, red, and then dark red. And those are the colours. Great, sorted that out. So now I know how to change people's colours, and that took me ages to figure out. I had to have a server to be able to do that as well. So figured that out through a server, so then I can do it with 2 accounts to make sure that that is happening and making sure it works. The next thing is finding a world border, which was pretty easy, simple mod there, good, done. The next, because I don't want the world to be too big and then people can't interact with each other. Voice mod was pretty simple. I did follow the instructions, and that was great fun to implement, so that takes another 2 apples. Oh, and then upgrade through. He has connections with other people sort of outside that bit, and then even though there were like schedule difficulties whilst getting the third life going, third life series going, yeah, he has so many people watching that he could host before he started all of it. Like, he could just ask, like, here's a server, Discord and whatever, and here you go, you can join us. So many people would be like, yeah, that would be great, I'll join that. Someone broke in, kicked the door in, and yeah. How do people talk so much when he throws this? So still. Anyway, so yeah, so that was a success. I've got the video footage and stuff, and I'm going to edit it, and then I'm going to make that a video, and then I think people would enjoy it and watch it and be like, okay, this is now the idea. This is now this actual. This is proof that it's a fun, great thing to do and enjoy. So yes, and now but we just need people who just want to play for 2 hours. That's just it. It's just like, no, I want to play Minecraft for 2 hours. Nice life shit. Anyway, so yeah, so this is, so now I have 2 golden apples, 2 enchanted apples, and that's where my energy is, why it's so depleted, is because it went from here, from a different sort of stories, which is, it's like, and that's just life stuff, to that's watching and inspiration, to thoughts, to let's do it. and just over time we just run out of gas and worried about it. So yes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and have a good day, night, evening, morning, and I'm Golden King and Pellistoris.